The Jewish Story. This week's story from the Holocaust is taken from the book Judaism, Antisemitism and Holocaust, Making the Connections, written by David Patterson. Emil Fackenheim makes the connection between the annihilation of the Jew and the assault on the idea of humanity as clear as it is incontrovertible. Never was a more exalted view of man conceived than that of the divine image, and never one more radically anti-racist, he writes. It was therefore grimly logical, if to be sure uniquely horrifying, that the most radical racists of all time decreed a unique fate for the Jewish people. To harbour the image of the divine, that is the soul, is to seek the presence of the divine through a relation to our fellow human being that is expressive of a higher relation. For the divine presence abides in that seeking embodied in his witnesses. Thus, according to their grim and horrifying logic, the Nazis understood that both the source and its seekers, both God and his witnesses, had to be destroyed. Perhaps even more horrifying than the Nazis' logic was their exploitation of the Jews' humanity as a weapon against them. This point comes out in the diarists' accounts of the disbelief that plagued the Jewish communities. Hillel Seidman, for example, makes it clear that the victims' incredulity could not be attributed to stubbornness, blindness, stupidity, or naive optimism. No, they disbelieved in the Nazi horrors because they continued to believe in the idea of the human being that was given to the world through the Torah. Blessed are we that we could not believe it. Yitzhak Katznelson cries out from the pages of his Vitel diary. We could not believe it because of the image of God that is in us. We did not believe it could happen because we are human beings. For to be a human being is to affirm the holiness and the humanity of our fellow human beings. In Katznelson's outcry we see the soul's struggle to sustain the idea of the human being in the midst of the slaughter of humanity and the assault on the holy within the human. In his diary from the Warsaw Ghetto, historian Emanuel Ringelblum relates a statement that a Nazi made to his friend, Rabbi Velvele. "You're not human. You're not animal. You're Jew." Please pass on these words.